Burbank, California.
Well, he's been running at speeds of over 90 miles per hour.
The California Highway Patrol pursues a red convertible that may be stolen. But that's not how this chase began.
Simi Valley PD tried to stop this guy for speeding. He would not stop, so now it's a failure to yield and felony evading.
The suspect bails off the highway, but once he's on the surface streets, he adds reckless driving to his criminal resume.
The suspect is driving on the wrong side of the road.
The police learn that the man behind the wheel is a transient who's wanted for forgery.
Here comes a stop sign. He's approaching the sign, and he just keeps right on going. He clearly is not stopping.
But just in case he's not in enough trouble, the suspect takes it one step further.
He's northbound. He just threw something out of the car. Suspect just caught something.
The driver keeps going. But police recover a small bag from the bed of the pickup. It's full of white powder. Realizing he isn't going to lose the cruisers,
Whoa! No, did you see that? He cut that van off.
the man decides to make the most of his disappearing freedom.
He gets back on the 134. He's picking up speed now.
Over the next hour and a half, the ragtop runaway leads police on a high-speed tour of LA County. From the valley,
Sliding right through 3 lanes at a time.
through the city,
We seem to be exiting on Sepulveda. There's a police unit there. Oh, God, that was close.
and finally ending up on the Pacific Coast Highway.
He's actually going under the entrance to the Santa Monica Pier. And there he is.
It's a perfect road for a scenic, relaxing drive in a convertible.
He's running in the turn lane. This is extremely reckless.
However, this suspect makes sure no one on this highway is relaxed.
Weaving back into traffic. Heading up to Mescal. No, he's making a U-turn. Back on PCA. Turning right on Sunset. No, same maneuver. Very dangerous. And this time he's on the wrong side of the road.
Roaring into Malibu, the man blasts up the coastline in the wrong lane of traffic.
There he goes again. Oh, he can't keep doing this.
Even when pedestrians run into the street, this suspect refuses to slow down.
There are people in the street. This is how things get ugly.
But when the criminal in the convertible cuts up a winding canyon road, he plays right into the hands of the police.
We can see a unit up ahead, and it looks like there's another on the other side of the bridge.
Just ahead, an officer lays down a spike strip. The suspect sees it. A moment too late. When the driver swerves, the highway patrolman yanks the spikes under the car, blowing out both tires on the right side.
Front and rear, totally shredded.
It doesn't take long for the car to start leaning and smoking.
This car is grinding along on rims.
The suspect hops back on the freeway, but it's too much for his crippled convertible.
He looks like he's pulling over, and there is smoke pouring from under the hood.
Considering how many laws this man has broken, police take no chances.
California Highway Patrol in position for a high-risk felony stop.
The suspect gets out of the car, enjoying the last of his freedom.
Well, it looks like the suspect has something in his mouth. He's smoking a cigarette.
Moments later, the man is in custody, trying to explain why this isn't his fault.
Wasn't speeding. I wasn't speeding.
And while he hasn't been convicted of anything, speeding is the least of his worry. This drug-ditching driver
Suspect just caught something.
broke laws in a half a dozen cities
He's actually going under the Santa Monica Pier.
during his criminal tour of LA County.
This is how things get ugly.
But the highway patrol took out his tires, canceling his rambunctious road trip.
This car is grinding along on rims.
And what could have ended in tragedy
No, he's making a U-turn.
only ended in a traffic jam.